I start today's video with a question. Why the hell is Bitcoin up to $37,000? It seemed as though the crypto craze had hit rock bottom, but against all odds, it soared back. But what's the truth behind this resounding resurgence? Is it a legitimate climb, or the preface to a colossal crash? Join me in unpacking the enigma behind Bitcoin's recent rise and what it means for the world of cryptocurrency. And this one factor being the filings of Bitcoin Spot ETFs by BlackRock and a couple other companies. But specifically, we're going to talk about BlackRock. BlackRock is the world's largest wealth manager with over $9 trillion in assets under management. We talked a lot about blockchains and cryptocurrency, but that is irrelevant. The only thing that matters in terms of cryptocurrencies is their value and increasing values. Increasing values mean people keep buying them. Essentially, that's what's happened at this moment. The filing is positive, and thus people are buying into it, and thus the numbers will go up. But it's an amazing book, and I highly recommend you should look into it. I want to take a moment here just to say how in awe I am of the collective forgetfulness of the entire human population. We just recently have found SBF to be guilty of his 7 charges and could be liable to up to 105 years in prison. SBF only being one of the many collapses and frauds we've seen in the last year. But with all of this knowledge, you still have Bitcoin going up. It doesn't make sense. It's like really what you term a toxic relationship. They hurt you, they manipulate you, they steal from you, but you keep going back. Now, thought the video is going to sound like I'm very much so a crypto hater. And truthfully, I am. But at the end of the day, it is something that you can trade and make money with. My only saying towards crypto is do not buy the lemonade and drink it. Don't get high off your own supply. Cryptocurrencies are inherently useless, but that's okay. You can still trade them and make them money, and that's what this channel is all about, making money and trading. Personally, I don't believe this is going to be the fundamental change of our generation, that fiat currencies and governments are going to collapse. Personally, for me, that's a scam. And that's just how I view it. You can have your own views. At the end of the day, it's about making money. If you're interested in hearing my opinions and multiple other things, make sure to subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos coming out every week. For most of the information in this video, it comes from this CoinDesk article, which I've linked below. This article is definitely very positively biased, coming from a cryptocurrency-based outlet. My take is a bit more negative, but I'm going to try and be just informational. This isn't about my own opinions or other people's opinions. We're just here to make money, as I said previously. Now, let's get into the meat of the video. What does the creation of a spot ETF mean for Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and all? This is a significant change. Even the slightest migration of capital into a Bitcoin ETF could have huge impact on the price of it. A Bitcoin ETF will for sure change the financial landscape and change the reality and future of cryptocurrencies. But let's start off simply by asking, what is a spot ETF? Spot ETF is an exchange-traded fund that represents the immediate value of its underlying assets. It trades on a stock exchange just like a stock, reflecting the market value of its assets. Investors buy or sell at market prices, closely tied to the asset's value. ETFs offer diversified investment options, trade throughout the day, and provide cost-effective exposure to different markets or asset classes. Simply explained, imagine Spot ETF as a basket filled with many things you might want to buy. Imagine it's a basket filled with toys, candies, and books. Instead of buying each toy, candy, or book separately, you can buy the whole basket. This basket is traded on the stock market, just like how you would buy or sell a toy or a book in a store. The cool thing is the price goes up and down based on how much the toys, candies, and books value changes. If the toys become more valuable, the basket goes up. If the candies become less popular, the basket value goes down. When you want to buy or sell this basket, you can do it anytime the stock market is open, just like buying a toy from a store in town. These baskets are pretty great because they give you a way to own a lot of little bits, different things at once, and they're usually not too expensive, which makes it a good way to invest your money in a lot of things without spending a lot of time or money. Why is this a big thing for Bitcoin? It will allow for the easy purchases of Bitcoins without having to go through any of the less than trustworthy exchanges and having to store these valuable pieces of garbage, thus reducing the safety risk. Essentially, this would make Bitcoin mainstream in the financial world and likely billions of dollars of investor money would flow into it. The long and hard road to approval. The road to establishing a US Bitcoin ETF has been long and hard and rife with obstacles. The repeated rejections from the SEC, this journey has been a challenging one. However, recent developments signal a positive shift. The involvement of major players like BlackRock and legal victories achieved by entities such as Grayscale paint a picture of growing possibilities for approval. The trade opportunity. An imminent trade opportunity commencing on November 9th has emerged, signaling a potential breakthrough for the approval of all 12 US spot Bitcoin ETF applications. Likely, if we do get any approvals within the next couple of days, the price of Bitcoin will skyrocket for sure. Though a dozen asset managers have submitted spot Bitcoin ETF applications, the process involves intricate steps, timeline that extends beyond immediate SEC approval, unraveling market impact potential. The US market's colossal size and influence in global finance make the idea of a Bitcoin ETF incredibly significant. Even a slight migration of assets into a Bitcoin ETF could trigger substantial ripples across the financial landscape, reshaping the dynamics of the cryptocurrency market. Advantages and implications. Spot Bitcoin ETFs promise a range of advantages over other trading options. Lower fees, enhanced liquidity, reduced tracking errors, operational simplicity, and a compelling case. Moreover, the elimination of the need for investors to manage custody could revolutionize the way we perceive and interact with Bitcoin. Legitimacy and potential adaptation. Potential approval of a US spot Bitcoin ETF might provide the much needed legitimacy for Bitcoin. It has the potential to address regulatory uncertainties and make it more accessible to investment managers and advisors, potentially paving the way for a wider adaptation in use. Navigating uncertainties. The expectations may not align with the reality. Now here is my counter argument. While a spot Bitcoin ETF, I don't think it changes problems that Bitcoin already faces, like having no real value, regulatory uncertainties due to regulation being needed in the cryptocurrency industry that could shake up cryptocurrency in a way that we don't understand. Also, we talk about cryptocurrencies being currencies, yet think about it like this. If you were to buy something with a Bitcoin tomorrow, any sense of being a currency? In conclusion, while we wait to hear what the future of this spot ETF applications hold, we should be looking for trade opportunities for both positive and negative side, depending on what the news is. And that's what you should do as a trader. You should never be married to your ideas. If things change, you change. That's how you make money. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in keeping up with my trading journey to one day trading $1 million in funded capital at minimum, check out this video right here. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.